Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful, wonderful day in Mondstadt, and I thought I would take you guys along on a video that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I've been putting it off because I'm wondering if things have changed. But no, this is basically what I do as well as what other people do every single day in Genshin. And it's like the top tier priority list, in my opinion, what you should get done.
Let's hunt.
And there are also things that you can do daily. Now, of course, there's like rock farm that you should do whenever you can. Probably every 3 days, because that's when they respawn, but still. Also, another thing that I don't mention enough, but there's these tiny events that are basically like web events that if you follow the Genshin website, it will take you to these special kind of, it doesn't show it here, but there is like this weird web event going on right now, and it's why I have, I think, like 30 Primo Gems here, so 60 Primo Gems, that's one whole clear of Spiral Abyss, you know, it's not bad. So yeah, give me all that. Awesome, so some free Primo Gems. A lot of you guys always ask, GRINN, how do you get so much Primo Gems without the things, without like buying Primo Gem packs? And I always say I just do the Welcome Moon, and then I just participate in all of the daily, do all my dailies as well as do all of the other stuff. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try to talk and go as soon as as much as we possibly can. So the first thing that I do, the very top of the list, is resin. Resin, I always want to make sure is at the lowest possible point, as well as I'm going to actually condense it so that I can make more use out of my time, because sometimes you're busy. And I just, oh my god, I hate, oh no, we're talking about this person. Okay, we already have 2, so now we have 3, perfect, and actually we can dent some more resin if I need to, which I will. But now, essentially, I need to take stock of what I actually need. So, right now, who I'm currently building, my team is weird right now because I was doing a video about who would be best paired with our boy, Xiao. Anyways, oh, by the way, this video is going to be pretty dated. I don't have Xiao yet. The game is really laggy. But yes, the main character I am actually leveling up right now is Chi. But we're in this weird place where Chi-Chi's artifacts are not great, but they're the best I kind of can do at the moment. The Gladiator sets are pretty shit, but is what it is. Anyways, but some of them are less bad than you might think. Also, Chi-Chi, I'm mainly there for just the attack percentage. The substats don't really matter too much because I just need her to basically heal my ass. And if she can do a little more cryo damage on top of that, all the better. That's kind of where we're at. Anyways, so Chi-Chi's artifacts, I already kind of have the ones that I need for her build, basically, going with a 15% cryo bonus, awesome, as well as an 18% attack buff, because that's going to actually increase her healing. Awesome. And I don't know if the 4-piece set for Gladiator's Finale actually does increase her attack. Healing, I don't know. Even if it doesn't, it'd be kind of cool to have some passive utility damage on the cryo hit. Awesome. But I already have all the artifacts that I need. So I'm going to go do a domain that could be useful for another character that I plan on building, which is of course Bennett. Getting I think Bennett's best set, if you want to build him for support wise, is the Maiden Beloved, because like all of your healing is when you activate your alt. So when you have the 4-piece, he gets more healing. Anyways, yeah, gonna cut that. I'm gonna start trimming the fat a little bit with this because we just need to get going. Because this is all of the things that you need to do in one day. So every day when you wake up, this is the top priority things you should do. First things first, burn your resin. That's the most important thing. The second thing is do your dailies. The third important thing is to do these other 2 things I think are really, really important that I actually haven't shared one of them with you, and I want to make a video about just that when I have a little bit more locations that are good to go farm this stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna cut a lot of this out. It's just gonna be us bashing through this thing and getting it done. In fact, guys, I may do like 2 runs of this, and then I'll break off and do the other stuff, and then I'll just grind this rest. Just otherwise, the video's gonna be like an hour and some odd business long, which is too much. Simply said, it's too much. Oh, I don't have your alt. I thought I did. That's on me. I apologize. 10,000 damage, nothing crazy, but this also does have a buff in it. This whole place. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to. I thought I switched to Zhongli, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, it's incredibly frustrating. I don't know what they did, but it made it so that usually you could attack and then switch to characters pretty willy-nilly and be pretty okay and profit quite heavily. But recently it hasn't been that way, and it's quite frustrating. Like I don't know. I find that I don't switch to characters when I mean to switch to them, which is incredibly frustrating. Please don't teleport, Electric Lady. Perfect. Smash, smash, and this. Oh, you're too far away. Damn you. Use condensed resin. Boom. Did it. Boom. Condensed resin. Give me my stuff. I wish I could skip this. You cannot. Hopefully I get some cool Maiden Beloved. And again, I don't know. Maybe it is best to actually build what's his name Xiao for this set, but that's the worst fucking feather I've ever seen. And that's not a good feather either. Oh, it's real rough. It's real rough out here. But, yes. Again, we're gonna do one of these. Pow, this. Pow, this. Missed. This. Superconduct. This. I don't need a shield. I have that much confidence. I also have Chi-Chi built for healing now, so we're actually really in a better place. Oh, I hate when you lose track of those stupid people. Even though I know he's right there. Boom, boom, boom. Also, I take a lot less electricity damage, so that's why I'm singling out her. It's because she can hit me all she wants. It doesn't matter as long as I have my ult up. She's doing no damage to your boy. Hadaba, hadaba, hadaba. Have extra healing or safety. Now this, just to be safe. Give my Razor some more healing. You know how to get me going. You need to chill out. Stop it. I thought I got you. I did not. My controller is permanently vibrating, and I don't like it. Alright, get off of me, controller. We do 5,000 damage with enemies that are just like, that's nothing. What? You hit me? I didn't feel anything. Fuck you. Get away from me. Anyways, yeah, we'll stop here. We'll just do this. But yes, we're supposed to, I would normally every single day I would burn my resin in the best possible outcome that I need. And at this point, one of these days, probably a little bit closer to when Xiao gets released, I'm actually going to be burning my resin on experience books. Even though I know we're getting a lot of experience books with the coming days and the coming events, I don't know what else to build because I don't know what the thing I need is gladiator set, but I can only do that once every week. I guess I could farm like bosses because they have a chance of giving you gladiator sets, but I don't know what other character I'll need, you know. And also we're gonna be farming the bosses a lot when Xiao comes out because he's gonna have a world boss that we're gonna need to farm, so that feels like useless doing that, you know. Regardless, we got defense percentage, yuck. We got HP, defense, all bad. All not good. Feels rough. Anyways, after I would be done spending all of my resin in the day and I got myself all the way down to as low as possible resin that I can, I would pivot to doing the next thing, which is dailies. Dailies are super, super important, and that we actually probably can just do because they're quite quick. Oh, also, I maxed out Mondstadt's and Leeway's city reputation, so I got both their wings, which looks so, so good. And I do think Razor rocks the white wings better, but I don't know, I just had to pick. I want to use these new wings, but Xiao is definitely going to be rocking those Animo things. It's going to be beautiful, immaculate, auto things. I don't want to use the damage increase. We'll use that for the other people. There it is. Hey, I know you guys spawn over here. We're gonna do one of these. Please snap in time. It did. It worked. Do one of these. Probably should have activated Chi-Chi just to get some more synergy with elemental stuff. Come here, you piece of shit. Nailed it. Nailed it. Also, I'm up to 15,000 Primo Gems, so feels good. Alright, this one's super chill. We're just gonna smash down. Put our little feather there, boom. Activate that because you're perfectly all lined up. Pow. Switch over to Razor. Smash. I can't see anything because there's stuff in front of me. We're gonna get our ult back in a quick second here. Check this out. We're gonna do a charge attack smash. Killing him immediately. When you do the charge smash, it puts it on a longer cooldown, but it's also pretty worth it. You hit pretty damn hard and all that. 7,000, man. It feels good when we finally crit, but it's a battle to get that crit chance up. And again, when you invest in artifacts and they just refuse to go into crit rate, like you spend such a long time trying to get an artifact with crit rate, and then it never rolls into crit rate. You have that one stat, and it's like, you know what? You had that one stat of elemental mastery. Let's just put it all in there. Like, but why? But why, God? Oh, this works out wonderfully, actually. And a pop, and a pop, and a smash. And we got all these horns. Look at us go. Collect, and collect. Wonderful. Lovely jubbly. Next thing. Yeah, these ones are fast. These ones you can like bang out really fast. And again, this is something that everyone should do because I think you get like 90 Primo Gems every day. So again, like a lot of people are like, how do you get so much Primo Gems? But it's like, well, you're not like, I know maybe not everyone has the luxury of playing every day, but can you not find like 7 minutes, you know, to like do this? I mean, I understand if you can't, but like, hopefully that's not every day. If that's every day, then that's a really rough life, and I hope like your life chills out for a little bit because that seems like excessive for anybody. But anyways. And this is done almost. If they didn't fly a mile away from us, Jesus, good, done. Next. Oh, and then we have one of these. There's always one like quest daily where you have to like go to 2 points, and it's only like 5 extra minutes or 3 extra minutes, but Still annoying. Still would be great just to go to a location, kill things, and be done with it. She's like, can you go get this artifact for me? I'm like, yes. It's like, you don't want to know? No, just wear it down. Okay, got it. You seem like you've been here before. I have. It's a lot. Let me move on. Give me this stupid nonsense. This nonsense as well. We got it done. Go travel back. God damn you. God damn you. God damn you. This is... I wonder what the sound would be like if I got really up on the mic like this. Now you guys can't see my beard. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. Some would say I am just my beard, and that's all. And honestly, I'd be fine with that. I'd be very happy with that. Appreciate you. I appreciate you that you appreciate my beard as much as I appreciate my beard. Really? Really, dickhead? We're doing this. Disgust me. There's no more combat. Let's talk. Gee, this is it. Here's the thing. Quick, okay? You love you, all that stuff. Cool. Nice. Done? Done. Cool. Go out some experience. Now, this is the super important thing. Whenever you finish doing them, go hand in your bounties because it's really easy to miss this. And that way you're only getting, I think, I don't know what it is. Not that much. Not that many Primo Gems. Maybe it's 60 every day. Yeah, because we got 4 quests plus an extra 5. Or maybe it's 50. I don't think it's... I thought you get 20 for completing them all, though. So I think maybe it is 60. So no, it's not 90, but it's 60 every day, which is still pretty good. Like, I think from completing 1 floor of Spiral Abyss, you get 60 Primos, which is nothing crazy. But altogether, it can add up to be a couple hundred. Not bad. I still think it's better to do other things, like, again, pay attention to events and, like, web events that are happening within the Genshin tab thing. And all that stuff, and I should probably do a better job about telling you guys when that's up because yeah, some of you guys follow me for news, and I should do better. So sorry for that. Anything and everything Primo Gems, y'all will know. Also, I always go for this is where I send my people. This is also something that you should do for your daily routine. For me, I have this food recipe that I like. It has you need nuts and raw meat. And yeah, you can send your fighters on expeditions to get the nuts, and then the meat you can easily get 1,000 different ways. After you're done depleting your Primo Gem gain, which is your dailies, then you're kind of opened up to do this other busy work. Jesus Christ. Just to get it out of the way, I would probably go do the food one first. But this one is... It could be more, it could be less, depending on what you want. If you want to play for longer, then you could absolutely mine out all of the food. But I would just do these 2, and it's more than enough for me to do these 2. Also, by going to these locations, it's actually really beneficial because you can grab these things if you're faster than me. But you could get that one too. Got it. Jeez. But you can get all of those things. Also, we should switch our characters so that we can actually do this fight. So yes, we're gonna go get. We're basically gonna farm meat. We're only gonna go for these meat right here, and then we're gonna go get some other meat. You can go and do everything if you want, like go through the entire Dragonspine Legion and try to get all the meat that you can. You can if you want. Some days I do that. Most days I do that, to be honest. But I don't want to do it today. We don't have that much time today. So yeah. We're going to run over here, again use Bennett to defrost all these enemies, and as soon as the ice thaws and they're at their feet, that's when you should start attacking, and then you most likely will hit them before they get away. Also, try to be not in front of them, so right here we'll start attacking, and we'll get them, because they have to turn around and charge you, which is good if you're not right in front of them. That way they have to turn around, so you get even less chances of them hitting you. But anyways, now we got to fight the Boar King. We're doing these, dodge, do this, do this, do this. Probably should have put Bennett's ult down first. That's my bad. Try to get Razor's ult back. We're going to tank as much as we possibly can with this. We should probably get him in this run. Perfect. We knocked him dead. Perfect. We're going to collect all that meat. And then we're not done with our food farm yet. I have 2 things. And I have one thing that I don't even think I talked about in the previous video, which I probably should have, and I just forgot. Actually, no, I found out about it later on, so I couldn't have replied to it in the thing. But we're going to go here. This is not the new thing. We're going to buy up all this meat for, like, dirt cheap. Oh, and I also can do one more thing today, but this is not a part of my daily grind, but it's something that I should absolutely do. Shit. Yeah. This is going to be a little detour. But yeah. But by the way, in hold, if I was really gunning it, this would take maybe 20 to like 30 minutes if you're really gunning for it. It does not take long at all. The thing that's going to take a while is something that we've yet to do, and it's the last thing that you should do, but it is also super, super important. It's something that I just found out about, and I want to make a video about like farming this specific thing, but I haven't found out all of the places yet that are worthwhile. I've seen a couple things here or there that's helped me kind of determine what is worth it and what's not. But anyways, the new thing is over here. In fact, I don't even remember remember where it is because I just haven't done it that much, but it's in this kind of area. Yeah, this right here. There's a bunch of food in one of these places, a bunch of, it's like a bird nest, but it's super worth it. It has like a ton of eggs, and eggs are another thing that you can get a ton of, or like are really valuable for like second wins. So when your character dies, you can just make a bunch of scrambled eggs and heal his ass up to max heal, and it's super, super good. So yeah, you don't have to waste your raw meat, which is good for actual like healing potential, but you'll just waste eggs, which you can get a fuck ton from just here. Not only that, but this is also a great location if you want to get flowers that are specific for Xiao to be leveled up. But I do believe these reset every single day, because every food source seems to reset every single day. But look how much eggs you're getting. Oh my goodness. Just tons, like 100. Not 100, like maybe 10 or 9 or 8, something like that. Anyways, solid, good. But anyways, one thing, this is not part of my daily routine. This is just something that I gotta get done. It's again, just busy work for Xiao. I need to buy some special flowers for him. Yes, I know. Bringing flowers to this soft berserker, alright? Now, by the way, guys, the reason why I refer to Xiao, again, as the soft berserker is because, to me, Razor is the berserker. He's like start to shit. He's wearing rags, he's got like long matted hair. He's just like a beast, right? And he's just all about like fire rate. Like he just swings like a monster, incredibly fast. Love the berserker kind of nature to Razor. But then Xiao is similar, except he's real soft. He's not like he doesn't look like he has no scar on his body. He's a little bit of an edgelord too. Like Razor doesn't even ever don the like I'm a berserker kind of thing, but he definitely is that. Anyways, we're gonna get some of this. Say yes, I would like to buy some of your flowers. We're gonna buy all of these for dirt cheap. Not dirt cheap. It's a little bit more expensive than the meat. We're also gonna buy these because it's so expensive, and we're also gonna buy these because who knows what we'll need this down the line, or who knows how much of this we'll need down the line. Because yeah, apparently that's a flower that no character needs yet. I'm assuming it's gonna be something that Hu Tao might need. So we've got our food. That's like the bare minimum of food. Again, you could run around Dragon Spine and collect all of these kind of meats if you want. You could also go over here and collect the meats if you want. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing something that I've not talked about yet on the channel, and I just found out about, and it's super, super important. And it's over here. Well, it starts over here. Again, this is not going to be a video where I'm going to be showcasing all of the spots. If you want, you can just mark them on my map as you see me go to them. But ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that is going to beat your ass into the ground in Genshin is artifact farming. Now, yes, in the pursuit to get a good artifact, you're going to get a lot of trash ones in which you can infuse into itself, into like the same kind of thing or whatever. So you're going to accrue artifacts. But you're not going to accrue enough artifacts for what you're going to need, which is you have an artifact, you think it's good, maybe you want to take a chance on it. It has HP in there, but you see that it has attack percentage and crit rate, and you're like, fuck it, maybe it will just keep rolling into crit rate, and that will be pretty good. And you roll, and no, it lands in HP. So then you're like, okay, well shit, this is a dud. But now I have not that much experience, and even if I give some experience to my, like if I burn this artifact into a new artifact so that it's like basically like recycling essentially, it's still not enough. You're still losing out on a little bit of conversion rate when you convert it to a brand new artifact. So one of the things that you're gonna need to do, and it's kind of awesome because this is a daily thing that you can do, but every single day, artifact locations within the world will respawn, but it's every single time you pick it up. So if you pick it up at 1 a.m. or 1 p.m., it will respawn at 1 p.m. So, ladies and gentlemen, artifact farming is what we're going to start to do, and it's pretty fast. At the most, it can take you like 20 minutes, give or take, if you're really slow. But other than that, it can wrap it up pretty fast. But again, it's super, super important if you want to level up any artifacts that you have. And also, this is resin free. So if you have no resin at the end of the day, this is something that you can do that is resin free, that can let you build up your artifacts that you have. Which has been a big thing for me, because I know a lot of you guys have probably been actually doing this artifact farming, and that's why you have all your artifacts leveled up, which is fantastic. But anyways, again, I'm not going to be going into the specifics of where these are all located, but right there we just got two like uncommon artifacts. They're not going to give us a ton of HP, but the fact that we're getting so many is pretty viable. Also, I'm going to switch over to my like movement team, which give me a shit ton of stamina, which is Venti and my Traveler and Razor, which give you a shit ton of stamina, so you can run forever, basically. Anywho, yeah, so this is just going to be me running place to place, shooting the shit with y'all, collecting artifacts, and also you get a little bit of coins from it. 300 is not the most, but it will kind of repay the meat that I spent money on today and all that stuff. We got 2 artifacts there, solid. Then the next place, oh my god, if only the map would work though. The next place we're going to go to, I'm going directly down. How do you get down from going up? I'm so lost. I'm not going to let this ruin my day. Alright, I'm just going to fucking say, you know what, game? You're flawed. Alright? But I love you. But God heaven, could you just make that a simpler thing? Even if I just hit the button, does that work? No, it doesn't. I thought maybe by hitting my other button on my controller, like not the start button, but the one that's usually the map button in every other video game, if it would work. But anyways, again, super chill. We're just going to grab this. 2 artifacts, solid. That's good, a good bit of experience. You guys see how many artifacts we're getting from doing like something so quick? Like we're just teleporting here, grab, teleport here, grab. Now you guys might be like, but Grin, I know a spot which has a ton of those little twinkling lights that can get you a lot of artifacts, right? Yes, I will. First of all, appreciate you reaching out and trying to help me. But second thing is they're not the same. So there are specific things in the world that will always have artifacts. So such as this. So we just grabbed a couple. Goodbye, stop talking to me, I didn't mean to do that. So that one gave me artifacts. You guys will notice that every single time we're opening one of these like twinkles, we're getting artifacts, but that's not every twinkle. See, these ones gave me fruit. So they are like predetermined to what they're going to be. So these ones are always rocks. So yeah, it's not quite like that. But anyways, I'm not going to go for this one. It's a pain in the ass and it's not worth it. But anyways, we're going to go we probably should start Dragon Spine. No, actually, let's go here. And then we'll work towards the right of Dragon Spine. But yes, yeah, this is like a big part of now my daily grind, and I would highly advise, because you can do this every single day. That is going to be absolutely massive for people who actually need stuff like this. Yeah, I can't stress that enough. How if you're in need of artifact farming, and again, it's resin free. Yes, honestly, it's not a bad thing. Like, you're getting a ton of XP from leveling. You're gonna be able to level up an artifact quite a bit with even these uncommon ones. And again, there's 3 right there. This is a really good spot for artifacts. Crazy good spot for artifacts. That one's totally worth doing every day, because some of them have like greater potency than others. This one that we're about to go here also has great potency. Which is what I would like to do. Again, I want to make a farm video on this, but I want to make sure I find every possible location for artifacts that are like high quality, you know? Like, this is a location that has a lot of artifacts, and yeah, because I know that some people have, like, I've seen a couple videos, I've seen a couple of guides online, and I kind of consolidated as many as I possibly could to try to find as many things. But also I found one just by myself. But right there, that was another artifact playing. Again, I should probably stop pretending like I'm gonna make this a guide, because I'll do a better job about making it a guide if I do choose to do that. But yeah, tons of artifacts right there. And again, you guys see it's just like, go to this place, collect, done. Go to this place, collect, done. And it feels pretty good to actually farm. Farming feels pretty good when you're actually like kicking ass and taking names. The thing is though, is this will require a lot of points on your map if you don't have a good memory. I don't have the best memory, so I have to use a lot of the markers on my map to actually mark things out. But I'm at the point where I probably would memorize where most of these are. So you don't need to constantly have your map filled with these little tokens if you just memorize where all they're going to be. Also, you'll have a lucky chance of getting 1 to 3 artifacts per opening of a twinkle. And also, they can be different rarities. They can be anything from like a white artifact to a green artifact, which is actually a pretty good amount of experience. Not only that, but there is an inherent value into leveling up your artifacts throughout a long duration, like doing this farm, investing in your artifacts, doing this farm, and investing in your artifacts, because every single time you invest in your artifacts, there's a chance for you to have a 2 times multiplier on your leveling them up. So if you have a ton of experience to level something up, and you put a ton of like chips on the board, and then you level that thing up, you're going to have a higher chance of getting a lot more out of it, because that ×2 will be affected upon the entire pool of things. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. But anyways, we're going to go down here. We're going to collect this sigil, and we're going to run up here, and then we're going to dart right across. And again, if you happen to have 2 animal users, this is just going to allow you to sprint for such a longer amount of time. Also, there are like tons of little tiny flowers that you can also pick up, which is also useful. There's also apples there if you want them. But this is what we're coming for right here. Boom, give me those artifacts. We only got 1, pretty shit. Do not climb on the damn house. Go over here, got 2 from that. Look at that, boom. Next thing. Then we're gonna go, we got both of those, that. We're gonna go over here and get that one. Again, I will make this like a proper guide, but right now I just wanted to make a video of like everything that you should do in Genshin. Another thing that we're not talking about, but if you have a weapon that you're leveling up, be sure to farm your the weapon, like the things that the weapon requires. So I think for my pike, it requires me to kill the Fatui assassins, which you can just go to your command or your adventure rank book and find them on the map and do them like that, which is pretty chill. So see right there, this is an artifact one, perfect. Anyways, so now we're gonna go to the top left and we're gonna work our way down, which as you can see, there's quite a bit of ones scattered throughout the left-hand side of the map. Now, good news is that there's not too many at the very bottom, so it's all condensed towards the left part of the map.
Hello, so yeah, I just kept rambling on like this was a guide and was like, go here, and again, I'm not pausing to show you the map, which would be the helpful thing. I will do an artifact thingy where I show you all of them, but I always want to make sure I find the most efficient, best ones in the entirety of the game. They're efficient to get, and I haven't found all of them yet. Honestly, I'm running out of like bookmarks, like little placements on the map. But anyways, yeah. Onto the like other shit.
There's going to be like a crashed wagon. That's gonna have 2. Again, I should just shoot the shit with you and not like make this a guide, because I'm specifically not like slowing down and opening up my map because I don't. I mean, again, maybe I should make that video before that video because it'll work out that way. I don't know. So ladies and gentlemen, what kind of skins do you want to see? I know I talked about mine a while back with Razor and how I'm like super excited for like the idea of them introducing skins. I'm not so excited for like them being extremely pricey. Like I would hope that they would like, they're like making so much on the getting the character portion of the game that they would make a skin for like $2 or $3, not like here's $10 skin, you know, even though, oh man, if you have like your main character that you play all the time and he's like, for instance, Razor, like if they made a skin for Razor, if it was $10, I might find a way to justify it to myself because I spend so much time looking at this character, and if they made if they made a skin look cool enough, then I might be like, okay, I guess. But yeah, those were 2 points. Stop me. We're not doing that. We're not doing that today. But yeah, again, like my favorite part about this is it's a farm that actually feels pretty like boom, 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 boom. Like you knock them down really fast. Like you're like, knock that dead, knock that dead, knock that dead. Perfect. Done. Like, you know, it's not like, well, maybe I should do this, or maybe, like, you know, when sometimes when you're fighting the Boar King and the Boar King's like somehow kicking your ass and you're like, what the fuck happened? We used to make you a joke. Now it's like just painful and agonizing. Also, I probably should have fought those slimes. Yeah, let's fight those slimes. That's just too much slime residue to not try to get. Razor, eat! Look at all that slime. And then look at Venti. Venti, best boy Venti, just making it like all in one little area so we can just go grab it all. Honestly, if they made Venti like more effeminate, I'd be fine with it. I'd be like, you know what? It feels right. It feels right that Venti is, to make Venti like hella masculine, would be like, okay. I mean, I don't know. When I think of Bard, I don't think of like most I mean, maybe there's some people in Skyrim that look like fucking dense men who happen to, oh, so that sucks. I hate that. Those fucking things will like stalk you to the ends of the earth, those flower things. Oh, I didn't even talk to you guys about the other thing that you could do every day. Oh, and that's super important too. We'll do it at the end, but I probably would put this one above that one. Yeah, I forgot about that entirely, but it's just what we just crossed. That diamond, that's super important. I'll let you guys know. That one's also really good, and I didn't know about that. I just learned about that the other day, and that's actually pretty legit. But it's how to farm companion experience. Or friendship points, sorry. Friendship points for your companions, which is actually pretty huge if you want to get their templates. And they might release something later down the line where like friendship can maybe give you a buff or whatever it could be. But anyways, right now we're just doing this artifact farm, which is again is super important because it's the thing that's going to help you level up your characters. Give me that. That was an artifact. I love it. But yeah, just by like pinging across things like this, you're getting a shit ton of just like sweetgrass, which is like it's one of those things where you have a lot of it until you don't, until you start using it and you're like, oh, wow, that goes fast. Like when you're like, oh shit. Also, you can fight that person if you want, but the main thing we're here is for some boars. You could easily get some of those, collect some meats. Got it. Got it, but we're gonna collect that meat. This is what we want though, it's an artifact, 2 goblets, lovely jubbly. We also can collect some carrots. And again, there's 2 free meats there. Why not get it? That's why also you should probably equip a archer. And again, just by like bouncing to this place to that place, all the food that's here respawns, I think, every day. So you're just collecting a lot of passive shit as well. And again, you're doing it hyper efficiently. If I wasn't talking your ear off, we'd get this done in like maybe 10-20 minutes, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's dawning on me that there might be some people who are watching this who don't know any of the previous other farms. So I probably should have made this video standalone where I showed you all the bells and whistles, Boar King, food, meat, and all that, and then also where these are located. But also, I really dislike making hour-long videos, and that'll be kind of what it is. Not because it'll take that much time for you to actually do the grind, but just because it'll be me slowing down, giving people the time to mark it on their map, you know. So I might make that video in the future, just like the quintessential guide for people who are just getting into the game and want to be the most efficient they possibly can, and to do the grunt work in the beginning so they don't have to suffer at the end game. Yeah, I might make that video at some point, but also I would like 1.3 to get out before I make that video, and at the time of this recording, it's not quite out yet, but by the time the video gets out, it might be 1.3. Anyways, just want to point that out. We may make a redo of this video at some point, the quintessential guide and all that.
So you guys are like, Glenn, okay, so am I done? Can I be free? Not quite. One more thing. And this is something I learned the other day, and it's actually pretty good, and I don't know if many people know about it. You guys might, and that just might be me. But I think not too many people know about it. But it's really cool. It's a way to farm friendship points, which you guys would be like, well, Grin, what the hell does friendship points mean? Well, essentially, every single time you wield a character, you have and you do like daily missions, you spend resin in specific ways, you'll build your character's friendship level with them. So for me, I'm actually really close to leveling up Razor. So if you go to Razor, if I go to his attributes, his friendship level is 9. It's almost maxed out. It's close. When you get to friendship level 9, you get special cards, basically. If we go to name cards, you guys can see that Venti or Razor's this badass wolf thing. You get that at friendship level 10 with Razor. So how do you grind friendship? Now you can equip you probably should equip a character that you don't actually have. Like friendship for. So like, yeah, any character that you want the friendship card, you probably should equip them onto your given team. In fact, just to be safe, I'm just gonna like quit and load back in, because that's what you're gonna be doing. Basically, you're gonna spawn in at this tree. Every single time you spawn in, there is a random blue event that will start, and the blue events will actually give you some resources, some money, and of course friendship XP. And you can do this up to 10 times every single day. It's capped at 10 times for the friendship game, but you'll still get like some resources and some money from completing the thing. But yeah, the friendship is capped for getting it 10 times a day. So if you do this 10 times, then stop. And at that point, you've basically done everything that is time hindered for you. And again, the friendship one is bonus. But for me, I do it because again, I really want Razor's name card. So right where that star is on my map, there will be a thing that spawns there shortly. There it is right there. Defeat Electro Mage. Perfect, right there. So it spawned in. That's pretty fast. Sometimes it happens immediately when you load and log out, but you do this, kill that person as fast as humanly possible, and then just rinse and repeat. How you rinse and repeat is you go by that tree and you log out, log back in, and that will reset the world's encounters for you, and then you can just do it again. So right there, we defeated her. We got 53 experience, okay, but we got 10 experience, 1,000 more, and 1 enhancement ore. Awesome. Pretty good thing to do every day. So then you just basically back out, quit, jump back in, and then do the same thing over again. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. The only thing that you need to be like a little bit specific for is you need to always go by that tree. So go by that, whenever you like load out, load back in, you should be by that tree. And then again, if you load in and it doesn't happen, give it a couple seconds and it'll happen. So right, like see, sometimes it does that, or a lot of times it does that, where as soon as you load in, it's like, you're good to go, there's an event here, and then you just do that event. And it's super chill, easy peasy, great, fantastic even. We're gonna use Razor to smash these people up. Easy peasy. Smashed. Done. Easy. Done. Look at us. Event complete. 10 friendship points. Bam. So then what we do? We go over here, and then we just log out, log it back in. That's it. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll wait till we're back in the game to sign off. Boom. Right there. Happened. Maybe I don't think that was because I moved a little bit over, but maybe it was. But yes, see the events there. To reiterate, this was a video to me that I wish I would have had, which is everything that you should do in Genshin. Do you need to do all of the food farms? No, I don't think. I think if you just do the bare minimum of the food situation, which is kill the Boar King, awesome. You do your expeditions so that you can get those walnuts, so that you can basically build like a really cheap and affordable healing item, and then also you go over here to collect the eggs, so that you're basically going to be getting the quick. It's like the resource that lets you like revive a character. The eggs is one of those resources, but then you also need healing items, so that's why you kill the Boar King, and then also buy the meat over here. So that's one of the things you do. But again, to take it from the top, spend your resin. Spend all of your resin on whatever you need that day. Again, even if you're like, I don't really know what I should level up artifact-wise, spend your resin on like experience books or money, something that you'll eventually need later down the line. You'll be thankful that you didn't let that resin go to waste. Cool, so do that. Second thing is by doing things like this, by going and killing the Boar King, you're going to collect like butterflies, which can help you make condensed resin. That's just a nice passive thing. So after you're done spending your resin, do your dailies, because your dailies is a constant flow of primo gems, experience, and everything. It's going to help you get your world level higher, to get better gear, better artifacts, whatever they really stay later down the line. It's going to be good for you. So do your dailies. Always do your dailies. Then the next thing you can do is a choice between either companion experience by doing the farm I just showed you, or you can go ahead and do the artifact farm. I do think both should be done though. Doing the farm with friendship, if you don't want a nameplate, like a cool plate for your thing, or to understand the backstory of your character, then absolutely don't need to do that. That you just knock that off the list. But to me, it's something cool that you can work towards and gets you a couple more minutes to play the game. But the thing that I think you absolutely should do, which I was putting off for such a long time, is artifact farming. Yes, they're white common artifacts. Now I will say, I had zero artifacts when I started. Zero like green and white artifacts. So let's see how many I got. I think it's a pretty good bit. And even if it's like 10, or not, it was way more than 10. But even if it was really not that much, it still adds up and compounds in a big way. So let's see how many we got from doing that farm. Yeah, look at all this. So we got green and down. That's a pretty good amount. That's a solid bit of levels. And if you do that for 2 days, then you're going to get 2 rows and another row and another row after you keep doing it every single day. And that can compound in you getting artifact experience. And the reason why that's so good is because artifacts you can transmute 1-to-1 if you want. But it doesn't translate 1-to-1, but it's close. So what I mean by that is you can take a 14 artifact that you leveled up because you had to, because you just needed to deal some damage and it had really bad substats. You can take that and infuse it into an artifact that has 0 energy into it, and you'll get it to, like, say if this is artifact level 15, you'll get this one to artifact level 13. So you're only losing 2 levels there. So if by constantly infusing your artifacts with experience with like shitty tiers, you're going to increase your overall artifact experience to wherever when you do get something good, you can profit and make that better. So your like account almost has high artifact XP, which is kind of a sustained thing. You're only losing a couple artifacts with every transmutation. So yeah, I think again, to top a list, again, burn your resin, do your dailies, do your companion experience, then do your artifacts. And then if you want, you can do the rock farm if you want. But that should take care of you for probably an hour and a half if you're moving incredibly quick. So for people who want to play this game or finish the podcast like myself, this is something that we can do that actually matters. And none of it's really heavy like brain shit where you gotta focus. It's not like Spiral Abyss. So yeah, this is something I think you should do every single day that actually matters. You doing the food farms will keep your supplies up, and who knows, whenever they release something down the line that can like massively amplify your character and allow you to smash the end game content. Who knows when you need weapon experience, which is why you do the rock farm. Who knows when you do you make use of your resin so that you can constantly keep your experience up as well as your resources up. And again, the artifact, same thing, resources up, increasing your account's general artifact level. Super important. Let me know, guys, if I'm missing anything that you do every single day that actually matters and is important. And again, this artifact one is super important. Again, this one that we're doing right now, where we're farming companion experience or friendship experience, not the most important, but it is to me when I want Razor's nameplate before Xiao comes out. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. You've been nothing shy of lovely subscribe buttons over there to my right, as well as 2 videos further down below. Thank you once again for your time, and goodbye.